All right, the timer's in place. We're going to do the Dr. Gameology mental health moment from Persona 5 Royal today. Thanks everyone for watching. It's Dr. Kaufman if you know me from a classroom, Dr. Gameology if you know me from games or research. And here we go. In Persona 5 Royal today, we were talking about different food words that have to do with a relational or mood-based connotation. So think about saying someone's hangry, saying someone's salty, and then what those different words end up meaning. And so we have kind of a slang connotation and we have more of a relationship connotation. And when we were talking about salty in the classroom during this game, the idea that salty means that you resent something, that you are disapproving of it, that you feel like it could be better. And so this got me thinking about John Gottman and the Four Horsemen of relationships. So thinking about the Four Horsemen, that's a very apocalyptic concept from the book of Revelations. And these are the four ephemeral entities that come into Earth and cause the end times to happen the way that they happen. In relationships, we have those too, but they're much more real and concrete for us to think about. And these are things that ruin relationships. So we have criticism, contempt, defensiveness, and stonewalling. And so when I was talking about resentment with my chat today, it really came to mind that these are the things that ruin relationships. So for me in the gaming side, resentment is something that kind of creeped in with me in a game that I researched, and I actually truly do love it, and it becomes hard to love it because there are things that the game decided to do over time that caused me to have resentment. See, I'm a flawed person as well. And so looking at that from a therapeutic angle, what would it take for me to let go of the impact that those horsemen influences have on the way that I see that game? And so that's kind of a family therapy, couples therapy kind of idea. And it's really hard because once you notice that criticism is creeping in, and that's the defining feature of the conversation, that stonewalling is creeping in and you're not even listening to the person talking back to you anymore, that everything they say brings you one step closer to the edge and you're about to break. That's a really great lyric from Linkin Park that explains defensiveness. And then we have contempt, which is just this desire to break them down. And if you have those things, then what are the good things in the relationship? This is why those things get into the foundation and they cause people to drift apart. And so as a counselor, when you're looking at what is the couple bringing to the table, what is the family bringing to the table, it can be really challenging because you're dealing with multiple people and multiple perspectives. But the one thing that you can try to pass on to people is to be fair, be kind, be open-minded, and learn how to listen again. Because if you have that resentfulness as the defining feature in your relationship, then the days of that relationship are numbered. And if you're okay with that, sometimes the healthy thing is to walk away. But if you're not okay with that, then sometimes it's okay to fight and try to keep that relationship strong. Family, friends, romantic partner, whatever. But the four horsemen that you want to be able to notice and address and have true, open, adult conversations about are criticism, contempt, defensiveness, and stonewalling. And the timer's up. That's the end of the mental health moment for today. This is Dr. Gameology. If you can subscribe on YouTube or follow on Twitch, that will help me to reach some of my goals for the channel and help me to get more of these kinds of moments out there for people to expand their ideas about the way that they connect with their own lives and with others. So keep that in mind, and please everyone, continue the journey. Be the best you can be. See you next time. And we're going back to Persona 5 Royal.